first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. As Seattle's offense comes onto the field, we'll see a 10-year veteran under center. Guy who broke into the league as a starter back in 2013, Geno Smith.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Off of play action, here's Smith. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Isaiah Simmons gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. On second down, it's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Smith. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
A part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Trying the left side with Walker. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And Walker has it. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. From the gun, here's Smith. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Geno on 1st down. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Smith. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Smith throwing again. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. These 2 teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. To throw is Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Week 9 here in the National Football League. We'll have 9 weeks to go after this. We got a couple of good matchups in prime time to wrap up the first half of the season. Tonight, Tennessee and KC in the AFC. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. And he will slide down, but a penalty marker down as well. And it looks like this is going to be all for naught. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
On play action, it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Marcus Golden. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Smith. Over the middle, he finds Eskridge. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Throwing is Smith. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. First carry for James Conner. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. He's got his receiver, Cooper. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Down to a knee goes Murray, as that will just about wrap this thing up. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. So it's a